Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After Sheila's chaos, Taylor was taken aback by Deacon's office appearance. Updates and teasers for the bold and the beautiful hint that Deacon Sharp's request for therapy will surprise Taylor Hayes. Deacon will go into Taylor's office with a plethora of marital issues to tackle following a major altercation with Sheila Sharp. Deacon had previously confided in Taylor, and there was some spark between them, as fans of The Bold and the Beautiful will recall. When Krista Allen was still playing Deacon, there was a time when it appeared that BNB could go after a romance plot with Deacon and Taylor. Now that Rebecca Budig is playing the part of a recently unmarried Taylor, this would be the ideal chance to rekindle their romance with Deacon. Although Taylor is still dealing with the emotional fallout from her breakup with Ridge Forrester, the series may introduce Deacon as her new romantic interest. Given that he was furious with his wife in the most recent preview after learning of her Luna Nozawa secret, it appears that Deacon and Sheila may end up in Splitsville. Given that Taylor is obviously planning to pursue a different love route this autumn, Deacon might just barge into her workplace and manage to win her heart as they become close. Still, Deacon will be thinking about a lot of things the week of. He will become furious when he finds out about all the startling information Sheila has been keeping from him concerning Luna. Deacon will need someone to confide in after a major altercation with Sheila. Taylor will think he would be better off getting help from someone else, even though he will be pleading with her to listen. Taylor could give Deacon a list of other therapists to call, but he could beg Taylor to listen to him instead. In the end, Taylor could give in and listen to all Deacon has to say. Could this mean that Deacon and Taylor are starting a romantic relationship? Is there a chance that Taylor will grow to love Deacon and Sheila will become enraged over their growing bond? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate that Deacon and Taylor will soon meet, so we'll keep you informed of any love developments. Will Finn protect his daughter and grandchild after saving Luna and baby from Bill? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, John Finnegan could be able to protect Luna Nozawa and her child from Bill Spencer. Let's talk about all the drama that lies ahead, as Finn might not allow his daughter and granddaughter to suffer any harm. Finn will eventually learn of Luna's survival, despite Bill's desire to keep it a secret. Finn will undoubtedly become embroiled in this plot, since spoilers indicate that he will receive reports on Luna's survival. Sheila Sharp may soon start to worry about her granddaughter's welfare, but she still hopes that Luna's baby will be her card. Sheila might begin to fear that Bill will harm both her and her unborn kid, because he can be just as much of a wild card as Luna. Based on some of Bill's recent discussion, that is definitely a possibility. In the event that Luna refuses to terminate, Bill may be willing to kill her, as he threatened to stop this pregnancy in any way. Naturally, Bill also maintained that Lee Finnegan should have saved himself the effort by simply letting Luna die. Given that Luna is ruining Will Spencer's life, that seemed to be another indication that Bill would think about getting rid of her. Sheila may conclude that things could be becoming dangerous, even though she is unaware of the specifics of what goes on behind closed doors. When Bill is feeling particularly vindictive, Sheila may realize that Luna's advantage is not as strong as it first appears. Sheila may eventually alert Finn to the danger, and make him anxious about Bill's next move. In any event, Finn is aware of Bill's potential and may act sooner rather than later. Could Finn go up to Bill and tell him that he will not tolerate Luna or the baby suffering any harm? Finn will not tolerate Luna's terrible actions, but he also cannot allow Bill to plan her terrible destiny. It's also understandable why Finn could confront Bill about all of this, since he can't allow Bill to terminate this pregnancy against Luna's wishes. Keep an eye out for more Luna mayhem in Finn's future. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Will reveals the terrible truth to Elektra. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful show Will fulfilling his lifelong dream. Will Spencer informed Katie Logan immediately following his party that he needed to tell Elektra Forrester the truth and acknowledge that he was having an affair. Because she didn't want her son to sabotage a positive relationship with Elektra, Katie talked him out of it. After discovering that the woman was Luna Nozawa, who is currently expecting, Katie has finally approved of some honesty since Will is adamant about doing the right thing. Although she has planned a romantic evening with Will in the Forrester guest home, Elektra is unprepared for what he will reveal to her. This evening turns out to be anything but spectacular, even though she had assumed it would be. When Will informs Elektra that he found Luna alive at Lee Finnegan's apartment, she listens in horror, but it gets worse than that. When Will informs Elektra that Luna sneaked into his bed while he was dozing off from the booze he had drunk at his party, she finds it hard to accept what she is hearing. This implies that the night before Elektra gave him her virginity, Will had slept with someone else. Elektra finds the idea frightening, but is it more horrifying than the idea of her partner being raped? Does she even realize that this is what transpired? Although no one wants to admit it, Luna had sex with Will while he believed she was someone else without getting his permission. As Katie has been saying, that was more than just taking advantage of Will. It was an outright sexual assault. Now that Luna says she is pregnant, Will is unsure on what to do. As she takes in this terrible truth, Elektra breaks down in tears. Will tries to clarify that he believed he was with her, but Elektra doesn't seem to find that satisfactory. Will recounts the party night to Elektra. When Deacon discovered Sheila deep in concentration at Il Giardino, he claimed he was concerned about something going on between them because she had been so distracted lately. Sheila stated that she hoped they were doing well and was only thinking about her grandchild. Deacon assured her that Hayes was secure and in a loving household, and that Luna was safe as well because she was deceased and no longer involved in anyone's life. Sheila stated that she wasn't prepared to part with Luna. She went on to say that while Luna was dead and gone in Deacon's world, she was working to prolong Luna's life and hers. Bill informed Katie at the Spencer mansion that Will was mistaken for telling Elektra. Katie stated that she advised Will not to ruin his relationship with Elektra by telling her the truth, and she agreed that the fewer people who knew, the better. When Luna entered, she joyfully heard Will talking Elektra about her. Luna attempted to reassure Will's anxious parents by pointing out that if he had slept with someone like Elektra, his life would have been extremely dull. Will and Elektra were creating something genuine and affectionate, so Katie snarled at her. Luna would never have a Spencer baby, so Bill advised her to do herself a favor and leave. Bill was a monster, Luna informed Elektra, and he wanted her to get an abortion. Luna giggled when Katie informed her Elektra that Will was currently destroying her heart at Elektra's. She was reprimanded by Katie and Bill for taking pleasure in Will and Elektra's suffering. Katie mocked Luna, saying her son hated her. Luna predicted that she and Will get close, although it would take some time. Luna pledged to be the most wonderful mother and wife. Wife? That will never occur. Katie lost her temper. After she left the party, Will admitted to Elektra that he had done something, and he hoped she would forgive him. When Will sounded so menacing, Elektra began to fear. But he reassured him that there was nothing he could do that could be that harmful. The night after she departed, Will recalled. Deacon took him upstairs to sleep in a room because he was too inebriated to pursue Elektra. He explained to her how he believed she had returned when someone entered the room wearing her party mask. The following day at work he reminded her of this. However, Elektra informed him that it wasn't me. Will claimed that although he was aware of that now, he believed it was her because someone had entered. He was asked who it was by Elektra. Will acknowledged that it was a woman who wanted him to believe it was Elektra, despite Elektra's assumption that Zen was playing a practical joke. She hoped Will would immediately see that she wasn't Elektra, whatever she was. Will insisted that he was innocent and that if he had known, he would never have done what he did. The night before they finally made love, Elektra discovered that Will had slept with someone else. Elektra swallowed and said, "Please tell me I got that wrong." Will sobbed as Elektra started crying. "I'm so sorry, Elektra." Deacon suspicious, Elektra's horror story, and Katie versus Luna. Finally, a recap of The Bold and the Beautiful is available. The delusions of Luna Nozawa are dealt with by Katie Logan, Heather Tom, in today's episode. In the meantime, Will Spencer's secret is revealed to Elektra Forrester. Elektra is informed by Will that something occurred at the party. Elektra thinks he's discussing becoming really inebriated. The young man goes on to say that when she went, something occurred. After he tells her what occurred, he thinks she would forgive him. Elektra begins to panic. Deacon Sharp took him upstairs to sleep it off, Will tells her. He fainted, but someone eventually came in donning Elektra's mask. He simply thought it was her. Elektra questions whether Zen Forrester Dominguez was the person. According to Will, the woman wanted him to believe she was Elektra. The young woman believes that Will had an affair prior to their first encounter. Will is really sorry. Bill, Spencer and Katie discuss how to handle Luna at his estate. She shouldn't damage their son's life, according to Bill. Since her son is currently telling Elektra the truth, Katie believes it is too late. When Luna walks in, she is overjoyed to see that Elektra is discovering the truth. The prude will faint, she's certain. Luna lacks moral decency, according to Bill. In response, Luna says she has fire. She is reminded by Beatty that Will desires Elektra. Luna claims that his relationship with Elektra is over, and that it's only a crush. She is expecting a child named Willie. She gives birth to a Spencer baby, but Bill won't let her. Luna calls him a monster and demands that Katie terminate the pregnancy. It's unbelievable to Katie that she enjoys causing Elektra pain. Elektra will be fine, the girl says. She is referred to be mad by Katie. Because of what she did to Elektra, Will despise her even more. Luna claims that she will make a fantastic mother and wife. According to Katie, that will never occur. Sheila Carter-Sharp remembers Luna telling her about the night with Will at the restaurant. Deacon cuts in. After they discuss business, he wants to know what's going on. She uses her desire to be active with her grandchildren as a cover. Luna is underground, according to Deacon, and her grandchild is safe and at home. Although the waitress is aware that Deacon finds this difficult to comprehend, Luna is in her heart. According to Sheila, Luna is still alive in her universe even though she may be dead in Deacon's. Sheila looks at a photo of Luna on her phone as Deacon exits. Where is it now, she wonders.